What every Social Security disability applicant who has COPD needs to know about steps 4 and 5 of the 5-step sequential evaluation. If your COPD doesn't meet a listing at step 3, you're going to have to meet the tests of steps 4 and 5. At step 4, you have to show you can't go back to the lightest physically demanding job you held in the 15 years before you became disabled. And at 5, you have to show there isn't any other work you can do in the mythical national economy based on your age, your education skills, and your residual functional capacity. Your residual functional capacity is what you could do despite your COPD. Unfortunately, if your medical records are silent, the Social Security Administration will have your records reviewed at the initial application and reconsideration stage and determine the capacity based on a review of those records. They'll hire a medical consultant who will often determine that you can do sedentary or even light work, and that means that your claim will be denied. The lower your residual functional capacity, the more likely it is you can't go back to the lightest job you held in the 15 years before you became disabled or any other work. And so it's really crucial that you have a COPD residual functional capacity form completed as part of the application or appeal process. But guess what? The Social Security Administration doesn't tell you or your doctors about the existence and importance of that form. The form will address things like how far you can walk despite your shortness of breath, how long you can stand and sit at one time for an 8-hour day, how much and how often you can lift, stoop, squat, and bend during an 8-hour day, whether you have to alternate positions between sitting, standing, or being flat on your back, whether you have good days and bad days, how many days per month you've missed from work, whether you have psychological problems such as depression or anxiety that would interfere with your ability to work, whether you have any side effects of the medication, whether your fatigue as a result of problems breathing causes you to have to take naps. Now, this isn't an exhaustive list of all the questions that you'll find on a COPD residual functional capacity form, but having an explanation of what you can do physically and emotionally is the key to winning your case. Many cases are lost because the applicant didn't get a residual functional capacity form, or they didn't get the right form, or their doctor just didn't properly complete the form, or worse yet, their doctor said, "I'm not going to complete this form for you." You can see these are many reasons why you should have an experienced Social Security disability attorney like myself to represent you in your claim. Before you stop working and apply for benefits or appeal a denial of your benefits, call me today at 727-894-3188 for a complimentary consultation. You owe it to yourself and your family to learn more about your rights to Social Security disability benefits. Make the call, Cavey Law.